I'm Julie Hassan. Welcome to Everyday Dish. You know, it's the middle of the day and I am starving for something to eat, and I really wanted something that I could spread on a sandwich or on some crackers. So I went into the fridge, and what I found was that I have mushrooms and onions, and I realized I could make a vegan mock chopped liver. It's so delicious. You caramelize mushrooms and onions together, and once they're all nice and sweet and caramelized, you puree them in the food processor with some toasted walnuts and a little salt and white pepper. So what could be simpler, and it's a great afternoon snack. So come on, you're gonna get cooking with me. Right here I have a large nonstick pan that I have preheated. We're gonna put just a little bit of olive oil on that, or in it, I should say. Okay. Now I tend to go a little easy on the olive oil just because, you know, I'm always watching my figure and stuff, but you could use as much or as little as you want. Okay, swirl that around. Now we're gonna add our onions to the pan. Ooh, listen to those sizzle. Okay, great. There we go. Okay, so at this point you can do one of two things. You can kind of toss your onions around, which is what I like to do, just get them a little coated in the oil. And then what you do is you add your mushrooms in, and you're going to caramelize them together. Now, I need a spatula. Maybe it's in this drawer. Oh, here we go, a nice big wooden spoon. All right, well, hopefully you have a little one that's a little bit smaller. Okay, so we're going to kind of mix that around a little bit, and we're just going to let it slow cook and caramelize over a medium heat. Keep an eye on it. If it starts to burn, you're going to want to turn it down. And we're just going to let that cook for a little bit, probably about 10 minutes. I'll see you in a few. Can you see this? This is almost there. See how nice and brown and caramelized everything is? All the natural sugars are starting to caramelize. That's what you want. So another couple minutes. So yes, it's okay for it to be dark brown. And then it's ready to puree into our pate. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. This is perfect. This is exactly the way we want it to be. It's caramelized. Now what we're going to do is we're going to puree the walnuts, because we have to do that first so that they get chopped up enough. So we're going to add those in. Pulse it till they're finely chopped. Perfect. You don't want to make walnut butter. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to carefully add, because it's very, very hot, our onion and mushroom mixture into the food processor. You can let this cool for a few minutes. You don't have to put it in so hot. But I'm really hungry and I want that snack, so here we go. Okay, we've got it in. We're also going to put a little bit of white pepper. I just like the flavor of white pepper. A little bit of salt. A dash of agave. And just adds a little bit of sweetness. And I like it because you don't have to worry about sugar not dissolving and being crunchy. Okay, so a little bit of agave. And a splash of marsala. You could also use brandy, or you don't have to add it at all. But I'm going to add a little bit. Okay, now what we want to do is puree it. We want to scrape down the sides once. There we go. This looks so good. Yeah. Look at it, steaming hot. I can't even believe this. Okay, now we're going to add it into our bowl. This looks so good. I'm going to have the best sandwich. Okay. It's a good thing I don't wear glasses. It's a little steamy. Okay, now we have our lovely mock chopped liver. And I hate, I don't know. I have to come up with a really creative name for it rather than mock chopped liver. But for now, that's the name I have. So we have that. I have some toasted bread, some chopped parsley to put on top. So good. Now I'm going to have a little bit. Thanks so much for joining me. Go cook. Mm. Mm, 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 mm.